Travel to Monaco, Mallorca or Miami, and one of the most impressive sights is the lineup of super yachts adorning the quays. They make up a showcase of perfectly proportioned, immaculately finished, elegantly refined specimens dressed in the finest of liveries and just there to be looked at and appreciated. In truth, there is a certain kind of yacht owner that enjoys that kind of attention, as curious tourists gather on the dock to admire the craftsmanship and size of his yacht. But this video is not about that kind of owner or that kind of yacht. This is about a yacht that exists not to be watched, but to do the watching. A vessel that has been built not to be observed, but to allow the owner to do the observing away from the public eye, but with its sights firmly fixed on some of the planet's most beautiful spots. This video is about the Explorer yacht, Hyhma. Don't get me wrong, Hyhma could sit comfortably in the company of any super yacht in the world. Her elegant and refined lines spring from the drawing board of Nauta Design of Milan, accredited with some of the world's most beautiful and sizable yachts. But that's not what Hyhma was built for. Tying her to the quay just to be looked at is like entering Laura Croft into a beauty pageant. Yes, she'd probably win it, but she has so much more to offer. She has an inbuilt spirit of adventure and excitement, a desire to go to places that no other yacht has seen. She was built to explore. To appreciate just how true that is, we need to go back to the roots of Hyhma, the Cantiere delle Marche shipyard in Ancona on the east coast of Italy. Here is a production facility dedicated exclusively to the creation of this kind of yacht. Engineers, craftsmen, welders and workers who only know how to build with rugged resistance and dogged durability. Hard-wearing, long-lasting materials forged together by a small army of individuals who bear the company name with pride and passion. Now, if that sounds like some insincere sales pitch, let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. I travel to a lot of shipyards and I'm genuinely impressed with the approach that Cantiere delle Marche take to every one of their projects. And to illustrate that, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to get technical. Essentially, Explorer yachts are big metal structures pushed along by diesel engines. I could almost be talking about a double-decker bus, which, as we all know, is hardly the height of luxury. They're noisy and they vibrate a lot. Actually, it's a real challenge for yacht builders to eliminate that noise and vibration from their vessels. So just look at the lengths that Cantiere delle Marche go to accomplish just that. The engines, which are the biggest source of the problem, are mounted on large rubber softeners called silent blocks. The floor of the engine room is divided into platforms for access to all the various systems, and each platform has its own softening gasket so that it fits snugly into place without rattling around. More importantly though, each area of the yacht is suspended on its own personal silent block. The floor of the main deck is a sheet of steel, so this framework is fitted on top of the steel and includes a thick dampener so that the entire room is effectively floating on a cushion rather than being in direct contact with the steel. The same is true of the ceilings that are suspended with this dampening structure so that each individual area on board is boxed in a noise and vibration-free environment. I could talk for hours about the technical elements that make Hyhma such a wonderful explorer vessel. The extra thick steel hull, the 5,500 nautical mile range, or the copious amounts of storage space that's located on board. But let me talk instead for a moment about what makes her such a wonderful super yacht. Hyhma's interiors are an elegant blend of bleached oak and glossed ebony, harmonizing with carefully selected colors and sought-after materials to create a relaxing but refined ambience, and allowing the owner to appreciate the surroundings at all times through these huge toughened glass windows. A second lounge area known as a sky lounge is located on the upper deck, and here too the owner and guests can enjoy an exquisite level of finishing whilst enjoying stunning panoramic views of his chosen cruising area. Hyhma has 5 sumptuous staterooms that have been designed to provide relaxing nights of refreshing sleep after a day of exploring or playing with the various water toys that are stored on board. But most yacht owners will want to spend the majority of their time here, on the deck, enjoying the fresh air and company of friends and family, enjoying the views of scenery that most other yacht owners simply don't get to see, unless they too are part of the exclusive group of people who understand the benefits of a luxury explorer like this. The upper deck serves a useful purpose to store the largest possible tender for getting up close into coves and unexplored beaches. But it's also a marvellous area to enjoy fine dining of locally caught delicacies from around the world. And in tribute to the way that Cantiere delle Marche listened to their clients' observations, the design of the aft deck has been thought out to allow the best possible views, as the aft section has been totally removed for uninhibited visibility and a feeling of being at one with the sea. The fact that this shipyard listens to their clients is well exemplified with this particular yacht. The owner of Hyhma is a keen photographer and was excited at the possibility of filming wildlife as they cruise the oceans of the world. So the shipyard built this part of the bow a little bit lower and with this recess to make it easier for them to get visibility and take shots of sea life wherever they are and at any time. This is a true custom explorer yacht built by a shipyard that has production yacht capability, but that have never lost their awareness that every yacht owner is a very special person and they deserve a very special yacht.
Fall on my knees, I worship you. I can feel the morning dew, sun shining through. There was nothing I can't do. If I is replaced with you, make haste and move.